Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be seeing a game played between Viswanathan Anand and Alexander Grishuk in the Tal Memorial Tournament in Moscow, Russia. This game was played in March 4th of 2018. So here it is. Starts with e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6 and bishop to b5. The Sicilian defense Rossolimo attack. Then you have g6, preparing to get the bishop to g7. Then b captures on c6, d captures on c6 and d3. Then you have bishop to g7, then knight to h3. Then we have knight to f6, preparing to castle and opening up the knight. And then we have knight to c3. Black castles and bishop to e3. Then we have b6, opening up the pawns, and queen to d2. Preparing to move the bishop to h6 and force an exchange with this powerful bishop over here. Then we have e5, then bishop to h6, and then queen to d6. Now you see the importance of this e5 move. So if e5 was not played and directly queen to d6, then this move just forks both the queen and the knight. So that's why e5 was played. So then we have castle, queen side castle by white, a5, and then g4. Both sides opening up the pawns on the king and queen side. Then we have a4, king to b1, just getting the king to a safer square, and bishop to e6. Then we have knight to e2, trying to remaneuver the knight to a safer side, to a more attacking square. Then we have b5, then knight to g3, once again as planned, and rook f to d8. After that we have bishop captures on g7 and king captures on g7. Then queen to g5, adding another attacker. Then knight to d7. Then we have knight to f5 check. Now here, if white had played something passive like h4, then f6 is coming and the queen is going back. Then this is not such a good position for white. So going back, that is why knight to f5 check was played. Then bishop captures on f5 because if the king cannot move because the queen is hanging over here. It's a fork. So that's why bishop captures and pawn captures. Then we have a3 and b3, closing up the position on the king side, and then h6. Now here a queen to g3 was played. Now if black in this position, if black had played g5, if black plays g5, then h4 is coming, f6 to protect this, adding a protector to this pawn, h captures, pawn captures, knight captures, now again pawn captures and queen captures, and the king is getting mated in 4 moves like this. King to f7, then a rook to h7 check, king to f8, queen to g7 check, king to e7, king to e8, sorry about that, and queen to f7 is checkmate. So that is why king to h7 was played. So then we have rook h to g1, simply adding another attacker, and queen to f6, adding another defender. Then we have h4, g captures on f5, and then we have queen to h3. So here if pawn captures, then we have e4. This is threatening checkmate and also attacking this knight. So you're just going to be down material. So that's why in this position white did not capture and simply played queen to h3. Then we have f4, rook to g5. A very good move by Anand. If pawn captures like this, then pawn captures back and the queen is hanging and it's a check. So that is why in the game Grischuk played queen to e6 and then rook to f5 was played. Then rook to g8, and this was actually a mistake. A better move would have been f4. This is a slightly better move because right now white can't attack all that much. But here rook to g8 was played. Then we have knight to g5 check, pawn captures, and we're not capturing this pawn just yet. First we're going to check him like this, and this opens up a discovery on the queen, so queen has to capture, and that's what happened in the game. So then we have pawn captures on g5 check now, then king moves, and this is checkmate. A very beautiful move by game by Anand. So that's all for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. I also have an interesting chess puzzle as always, so try solving that and put your answers in the comments below. That's all for this video, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.